Alright guys, I got a bit of a different video today. We've just had the Assassins Creed Valhalla world premiere go live, and it was it was really awesome. And it's actually the kind of time period that I really enjoy. It's actually funny I've just started watching a series on Netflix called The Last Kingdom, which is actually set in the exact same time, the fight between believers and non-believers, God versus Valhalla. And I'm fortunate enough to have been given a lot of information about the game itself, story, what you can expect, along with the pre-order details and what they contain. So today I wanted to go over all of that, but first, if you haven't seen the trailer, here it is.
They are heartless. Godless barbarians. They murder and kill blindly. They scar the lands of England. Lands they will never defend, never love. The time has come to speak to them in a language they will understand.
Somebody tell me. Answer if you can. Oh, somebody tell me. Shield! What is the soul of man?
Like I said, pretty awesome, right? It's one of the best trailers I've seen for a long while. So here's some details, a short kind of description of the story, among other things here we're going to go through. So players are going to be able to choose to play as either a male or a female Eivor, I think that's how you say it, and will have access to customization tools, including the ability to customize your hair, tattoos, war paint and gear. Political alliances, combat decisions and dialogue choices can influence the world of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so players must choose wisely to protect their clan's home and future. So you can already see they're kind of setting up this clan system where you might, have people that have a stronghold and you can take over other strongholds. It says, driven from Norway by endless wars and dwindling resources in the 9th century AD, players will lead Eivor's clan of Norsemen across the icy North Sea to the rich lands of England's broken kingdoms. Players must carve out a new future for their clan, reliving the ruthless fighting style of Viking warriors with a revamped combat system that includes the ability to dual-wield weapons against a greater variety of enemies than ever before. To secure resources, players can lead raids to select locations using their longship to earn much-needed riches and resources. As the Vikings begin to settle in their new home, they encounter resistance from the Saxons, including King Aelfred of Wessex. It's funny, they say that's exactly what the Last Kingdom is all about, and it makes sense that the Last Kingdom is actually out right now whilst this is going on, who denounces them as heathens and looks to be the sole ruler of civilized England. Against all odds, Eivor must do what is necessary to keep Valhalla within reach. And then they give us some of the key features, which I'll go through here, guys. So it says, write your Viking saga. Advanced RPG mechanics allow you to shape the growth of your character and influence the world around you. With every choice you make, from political alliances and combat strategy to dialogue and gear progression, you will carve your own path to glory. Visceral combat system, dual wield powerful weapons such as axes, swords, and even shields to relive the ruthless fighting style of the Viking warriors. Brutally decapitate your foes and vanquish them from afar, or stealthily assassinate targets with your hidden blade. Challenge yourself with the most varied collection of deadly enemies ever found in an Assassin's Creed game. So it does look like we're going to get quite a lot of variety in respect of enemies here and the ways that you can approach them. You could probably use a bow and arrow from far, you can do hand-to-hand combat, close-up, aggressive, or you could go for that kind of stealthy assassinate kind of feature, which obviously would make sense with Assassin's Creed being the title. It says, a dark age open world. Sail from the harsh and mysterious shores of Norway to the beautiful but forbidding kingdoms of England and beyond. Immerse yourself in the Viking way of life through fishing, hunting, drinking games, and more. So we are going to get this large open world. It does appear that you're going to be able to sail from one area to another. We don't know at this point whether you're going to actually be able to be on the ship and you're going to be able to move around on the ship, or if it's kind of just like like almost like a cutscene or like a transition from one area to another. We don't know that yet, but if you can actually go on the ship and actually move and sail to places, that's going to be awesome. It says, lead epic raids, launch massive assaults against Saxon troops and fortresses throughout England, lead your clan in surprise attacks from your longship, and pillage enemy territories to bring riches and resources back to your people. That just sounds awesome. It doesn't say here whether you get to choose whether you perhaps want to be on almost on like the Viking side, or if you wanted to be on the England side. It would be good if you could choose one or the other, and you could go and then attack other people rather than maybe just AI. But we don't know that yet. It says, grow your settlement, construct and upgrade buildings that allow for deep customization, including a barracks, blacksmith, tattoo parlor, and more. Recruit new members to your clan and personalize your Viking experience. So again, that's pretty cool that there's going to be a variety of things that you can do to actually upgrade your particular settlement, make it probably feel a bit like your own. It says, mercenary Vikings, create and customize a unique Viking raider within your clan and share it along with friends to use during their own raids. So yeah, this sounds very, very cool, and I'm very much interested in what this game's going to have to offer. I'm looking forward to the actual gameplay, which we don't have yet, but it may be some of that comes out shortly. Then I want to go over just the editions that we currently know about. So there's the Gold Edition, which will include the base game and the Season Pass. I'm not totally sure on all the details of what that Season Pass entails at the moment. We have the Ultimate Edition, which will include the base game, the Season Pass, and the Ultimate Pack, giving access to players to exclusive customization content, which includes the Berserker Gear Pack, the Berserker Settlement Pack, the Berserker Longship Pack, along with a set of ruins to improve weapons or gear. We then have the Collector's Edition, which will include the base game, Season Pass, Ultimate Pack, the high-end Ubi Collectibles replica of Eivor and her Drakkar, height of approximately 30 centimeters, a collector's case, a steelbook with a unique artwork, a numbered certificate of authenticity, a Viking statuette of Eivor with his Raven and Dane axe, and that height of that's 5 centimeters. Exclusive lithograph as well as a selected soundtrack of the game. The collector's edition is available exclusively on the Ubisoft store, and I believe it's actually available right now. So if you do want to, if you're already interested in this, guys, then you go ahead and do that. I'm going to wait to actually see the gameplay myself. I like to make sure that, you know, it looks like something I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to wait for a lot more details about it. It says here that fans who pre-order Assassin's Creed Valhalla will receive at launch an additional mission, the Way of the Berserker, in which players will join a legendary Norse berserker on his quest for revenge. And finally, fans will be able to step even further into the world of Assassin's Creed Valhalla with the original novel published by Penguin Random House, available starting now for pre-order. So there we go, guys. Let me know if this is a game that you're interested in. I presume that if any of you played of Assassin's Creed before and you're into this kind of mythology, then you're going to love this. I've always been a huge fan of like Odin and the gods and all of that sort of stuff. That's always very much interested me. So when I heard that they were doing that with Assassin's Creed for me hasn't been a game that I've played a whole lot. I think I remember playing the first one a long time ago, and then I haven't really been that interested in it. But with this particular theme of gods, the Valhalla and England and all of that sort of stuff, I'm very much interested in what this game has to offer. So it's probably going to be something that I start covering on the channel, guys. Let me know if that's something that you would like to watch on the channel. All going well. Obviously, we haven't seen the footage yet, so I'm really looking forward to seeing the footage, and I don't think it's going to be long before we do see some footage of this game. Thanks very much for all your support, guys. Until the next one, Epic out.